We made it to Friday. Woohoo! So that means the mystery's solved. More parts to come, but let's start with Philander B, Cleveland. Born August 29th, 1823, in Rutland, New York, and laid to rest in Brookside Cemetery in Watertown after his death in 1895. Philander was a man of the soil, a lifelong farmer, the youngest of 8 children, and a quiet force in the story of Jefferson County. He lived his entire life in East Hounsfield, working the land, raising a family, and leaving a legacy that stretched beyond what he probably imagined. His father, Harvey Cleveland, was a veteran of the War of 1812, serving in the 76th New York Militia. He fought at the Battle of Sackett's Harbor, a key monument to defending our northern frontier. Harvey is buried just a few miles away in Sulphur Springs Cemetery. His grandfather, Isaac Cleveland, was a Revolutionary War soldier, part of the 1st Rhode Island Regiment, an integrated unit that fought bravely at the Battle of Red Bank and endured capture at the Siege of Charleston. Philander married Mary Ann Richardson in 1848, a local girl from Hounsfield. Her father, Stephen Richardson, tragically died in 1870 after being struck by a runaway team of horses while in Watertown. I'm not sure if it's better or worse having to look both ways for cars or horses now. Together, Philander and Mercy raised 5 children, built a home, and worked tirelessly on their farm. And it wasn't just a small holding. By the time he reached 50, Philander had grown the family land to over 130 acres. His fields produced wheat, oats, barley, potatoes, apples, and hay. He kept horses, cows, sheep, and even produced hundreds of pounds of butter every year. Census and agricultural records tell us a lot about his life, how his farm expanded over the decades, how his tools and livestock changed, and how much value he added to the land. He wasn't rich, but he built something steady, something lasting, something rooted in the sweat and the soil. He also invested in his community. We know from later records that his family helped turn a historic inn, the Halfway House, into the East Hounsfield Library, preserving local history and creating space for future generations to gather and learn. Philander died suddenly in 1895 at the age of 71, after spending 63 years on the same farm where he grew up. The same land, the same roads, the same view from the front porch. But that's what I love about cemetery work. He might not have traveled far, but his roots went really deep. One headstone, one life, one family tied to centuries of American history. Stay tuned for part 2. And as always, thanks for watching.